What's up, guys? It's your boy Desmond with the Lens here today for another product review video. Today we are going to be working with the Feelworld monitor. So this is going to be the cheapest version of it. It's on Amazon currently for $125. It is highly recommended for people to buy it as their starting monitor. So we're going to review it. I'm going to tell you the good things, I'm going to tell you the bad things, and I'm going to let you decide whether or not you should get it. So, bring it back out. First, we're gonna start off with what it has. When you get it, it comes in its own case. It comes with the monitor itself. It comes with this little L bracket to attach it. On the bottom of it, there's a screw mounting plate that can be moved from the bottom to the side. It's all depending on how you want to mount it. It comes with a sun visor so that when you're outside, you have shade so that you can see it. And then it'll come with this HDMI cord. However, nowadays this mount that it has is way too small for anything that we have. So realistically, it's useless. You're gonna have to buy an additional HDMI cord for your updated cameras. For instance, I bought myself a small HDMI, it's HDMI mini. That way I can attach it to the top of my Canon RP so that this could work better. But yeah. It was like I think a $10 or $12 investment. Not that much, but I feel as though nowadays they should come with this as a standard size, but that's just me. As you might have noticed, I did not include a battery because this thing does not come with a battery. You have to order it separately. So this is the battery, this is the name, this is the price. Now, I got an off-brand version of it. So this battery itself only costs about $20. It comes in a 2-pack. They're great, but they are really hefty. They are heavy. Now, if you've been here before, you understand. I go over the cons about this product, then I go over the pros. So starting with the cons, if you can't make it past that, then don't buy it. So, first of all, it's not touchscreen. I mean, then again, you're only paying $125, so of course you're not getting touchscreen. It doesn't really factor in the cost for a touchscreen, but gotta start there. It's not touchscreen, so anything you do, you have to use the buttons along the side of it in order to actually make it work. Now, it's not that big of a con, but I know some people are real bougie or real fancy, and they need a touchscreen. There is no real speaker, anything on this, so after you've recorded something while doing playback, you have no sound. If you want sound, then you have to use a headphone using an audio jack. When attaching a battery to this, the percentage is shown in 20s. So you'll only be able to see 20, 40, 60, 80, or 100%. Meaning you won't really have an accurate way to see what your real percentage is at. Now, as I said, this mounting point can be moved from here to here. However, the more you do it, the more you're gonna wear out the screw plates here. And once they're gone, and you have to like jimmy rig it with super glue or something, which is like, it's a bit of a con, all depending on if you're figuring out how you want to mount it. Because once you have it set and you don't plan on moving it, you'll be fine. But because this is made out of plastic, you know, that could be an issue for some people down the line if they want to move it from the bottom to the side and back and yada yada. Now, the weight is a con and is a pro. It is relatively light without the battery, but the second that you attach this battery right into there, this thing gets heavy. And it'll add weight to your gimbal, it'll add weight to your setup, and it's something that you have to get used to. It's not too heavy, but it's still a nice little weight to it. And then finally, so this is a 4K camera. However, you cannot record anything higher than 4K 30 frames per second. So if you have a camera that can do 4K 60 or 4K 120, this will just give you an error screen. You ain't gonna be able to use it. But everything 4K F30 and under, you're good. Now, let's get to the pros of this thing. This thing is a monster. It is a workhorse. I am hating that I have to make a video without it. I have made about 7 to 10 videos since I've purchased this, and when I say that this has changed my life, I'm not going back. There's nothing like going from your tiny LED screen to this 5.5-inch screen. Like, you would think it wouldn't make so much of a difference, but it does. It makes you look so much professional. So much professional. It makes you look more professional while you're on an actual shoot. You have 3 options for batteries. So as you've seen, you have this thick one. There's also a smaller Canon version of a battery that you can attach here. But if you wanted to, you could also, if you have a laptop charger, you could plug it up right here, and you could just run this off of that. And that's how I run it while I'm inside. Like, whenever I'm doing videos, I'll use that, and it's just worked like a charm. I don't have to worry about charging this or having these like dead whenever I have a shoot where I have to go out for. And it's added a lot more to my schedule, as well as making different shots. Because since I have a bigger screen and I can play back things better, I've gotten more creative with what I've done. It is a great first time buy. So if you do not have a monitor yet, go ahead and grab this. If this is your first one, it's cheap, it's great, it has everything you need. It has hundreds of features inside of it. However, I'm not a solely videographer, so I'm not going to use it to its full capability. So I'm not going to like upload LUTs or other fancy things in there. I just needed something so that I can see a bigger screen. The images in this are really sharp. You would think because you're only spending $125 that you would get like real soft images when you're looking at the playback, but everything is tack sharp and you get what you see. So this is just something that I love using. Now, I've seen that how if you're using this while you're in the studio using like a trigger or something, other monitors will black out whenever you take a picture and it won't show you the playback. This will show you the playback with the filter, with the trigger. This is a great buy. Just go ahead and grab it.